From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Touki Toussaint will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Love this arm from Touki. Kind of a loose arm. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pedro Martinez. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. His changeup has gotten a lot better. Toiled a little bit between the rotation and the bullpen. I think this guy has a bright future. And if he's throwing strikes early, look out. He can shut just about anybody down.
Now at the plate is Kyle Tucker. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight from Truist Park.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-1. To first. Freeman's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 6.
Next to stand in is Jeff McNeil. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer. What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit. The throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Kepler, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Turned on down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
So here's Jamie Lease as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Framber Valdez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
So now here is Justin Dean. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Justin.
The pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul for strike 2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Perdomo.
Standing in now, Geraldo Perdomo. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting third, the 7th fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now. Lease trying to get there. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on to the second now at Truist Park. Astros lead this one 2-0. Corey Lee digging in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to dig in will be Framber Valdez. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch on the way.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Too tight with that one, 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
A high fastball is in there.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 3-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he misses there, 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and you can't catch up to the express.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And that one yanked just foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Lee at third. Valdez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now it'll be Yordan Alvarez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here it comes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2-1.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No. Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting 7th, the right fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. He's set, and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Alex Jackson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. McNeil is there. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Braves 0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch on the way.
No.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Now the first pitch.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now, Jamie Lease. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Correa at second with 2 down. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Astros leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now to the plate, Touki Toussaint, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, number 62.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fouled off. Swinging a blooper to the right side. McNeil over to his left. He's got it 1 away. So next to bat will be Justin Dean, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Popped him up. Lease trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So next to hit is Geraldo Perdomo. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Now here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One and one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Now another 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up over to first, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next up for the Astros, Framber Valdez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the stretch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Marco Gonzalez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Kyle Tucker will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here comes the 0-1. And he reaches out and lines this the other way to left, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. Now at the plate here is Yordan Alvarez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 3-0. Garrett Stubbs is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Now here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch on the way. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In there, strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This one skied out toward right. Tucker waits on it. 2 down. Next to hit is Yohan Moncada. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Has a look, now the pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals. Moncada is off of first with 2 away. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Braves nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll start off the 5th in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Called strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Full count now, 3-2. Max Kepler is on deck. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The center fielder,
Next to dig in, Max Kepler. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now. Three runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now both runners on the move. Right fielder giving chase. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Jamie Lease. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Aaron Slegers takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Three runs already home here. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Framber Valdez. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Kyle Tucker singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
To 1-2 now. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater. 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in next, Alex Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tucker waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Slegers. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now into the box, Justin Dean. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Slater stands at second with 2 gone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Braves strand one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Slater's under it. One down. One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Max Kepler. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Albies picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Astros on top, 7-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo, will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is, the 3-0.
High. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Acuna digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Freddie Freeman flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Jamie Lease. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
This one's down to third. Moncada has it, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Garrett Stubbs struck out in his first at-bat. And the pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here comes the 1-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 7 and the Braves nothing. So here's Yoan Moncada.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So
Second
up steps
baseman,
Ozzie Albies. He's
Ozzie
hoping to avoid the hat trick. He
Albies.
struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a pitch on the way. Lease is over to take a look.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 14, Austin.
Digging in will be
Slater.
Austin Slater. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and away, not close. 3-0.
3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Standing in now, Alex Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Slater at second with 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Miles Straw is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now in the box, Kyle Tucker. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He'll try it again, 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. In now, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
At the plate now is Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the first offering. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Giving chase is Slater. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Gene Segura will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kepler's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Into the box now, Justin Dean. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Up next, Geraldo Perdomo. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Blake Trinan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch on the way. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Trinan, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
3-0 to him now. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Kepler gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Barehanded for 1. On to Freeman. A double play.
The first baseman, number
So
10.
now into the box is Jamie Lease. He grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Garrett Stubbs would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him.
Up next,
And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Joey Lucchese comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Garrett Stubbs will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, but they're still in control, 7-0. Nestor Cortes Jr., a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Yohan Moncada. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The 1-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Astros move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Framber Valdez pitches well enough to get the W. Touki Toussaint couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 10 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 4 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base.